And welcome back, guys, to Test Drive Unlimited 2. This is Valenfor here, and hopefully you can actually hear me this time. I'm really sorry about the first episode. I'm really not sure what happened there. Basically, the sound in game was just so overwhelming, no one could hear me. So I've made some massive adjustments to the sound here, and hopefully it should now be quiet enough that you can actually hear what the hell I'm talking about. Obviously, sometimes it's best that you don't hear what I say.
Racing school will allow you to obtain licenses required to participate in championships.
Sorry. Sometimes, you know, some people say it's better that they can't hear what I'm saying, but
Your destination is half a mile away.
But in any case, let's crack
Turn
on.
right.
So we're heading over to and I've noobified myself. We're heading over to the C4 Championship. That is what we will be doing today.
Hey, it's Tess.
Brilliant.
Your appearance is important if you're going to be on TV, but the look of your car is just as important. Did you know you can personalize your cars at the stickers shop?
Yeah, okay, great. I'll do that later. Really not bothered at the moment, so let's do it.
Come on, shake a leg, Miami. Finish up with your makeup. Ready? And action.
Hi, Solar Crown. Welcome to Ibiza for the first Classic Car Championship. Now, I think it's only fair I warn you, there won't be much in the way of competition, unless you're tuning in to find out who comes in second. Behind me, of course. And speaking of losers, wait until you see the way they were dressed. So last season. Bring on the fresh meat. I'm in the mood to humiliate someone new.
What a bitch. Okay, just because of that, and I know that whole thing about not looking cool, that was a dig at my character. I know it was. So she's going down. I don't care if her name's Miami. I'm definitely not going to be in her. Hey! Anyway, right, let's do it. What have we got? We've got time trial here, time trial up there, a couple of races, and speed. Right, okay, let's do this one first, I think. You may notice that no longer any music. It was kind of detracting from the Let's Play, and I
Who
think...
will be the fastest today? Who will come out on top in this new high-speed race? Find out next in Solar Crown.
I think just generally, the music kind of, well, I had an issue with copyright with YouTube, just having the sound in the background, which is a bit annoying, because, you know, it's in the game. But what can you do? So, okay, so I think the idea of this race type here is that you get enough speed up, and then you just have to keep your speed high in order to earn points, and that's not going to have done me any favours. And then you just keep driving, as long as you're going over the speed that you should be going over for this race. It's 55 miles an hour. You'll be earning points. Obviously, the faster over that limit you go, the more points you'll end up getting. And I think the main total I have to beat here is around 1,000, although I think it changes every time. So let's just go off there. Yeah, okay. So far so good. Yeah, we're way over 1,000 now, but we will keep going. I want to rub it in that woman's face. Oh shit, that's not good. Come on, come on. Oh, no. Fine. Hey ho. Yeah, first. Even with the penalty. Good. Cheesy grins from my character. Fantastic. Gotta love the cheesy grins. So anyway, the other thing is that that first episode, other than the fact that you couldn't hear me and obviously all of the in-game sound was far too loud, it was a little bit long. coming in at around 26
Does
minutes,
our challenger
I believe.
have what it takes for this new timed event?
Yes,
the
I do.
The moment to prove his worth has finally arrived.
Shush, love. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get these in around the 15 to 20 minute mark. I don't really want to be recording much longer than that. Yeah, of course, if you guys end up saying, you know, hey, we want to watch longer videos, then great. I will endeavour to, upload longer videos. But I really should probably shut up and concentrate. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Please do, and just generally, you know, this is meant to be a social channel. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing these days, and you know what you're planning, what you're watching, just everything. So feel free, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and I will endeavour to get back to each and every one of you. So this is our second race out of, I believe it was 7 for this championship, and hopefully I haven't mucked up too much here. Pretty sure I won't have done 45-second penalty, but I'm five, just under 6 seconds ahead, so that's good. I think in this episode at least, we're going to try and get through the majority of these races. They're only about a minute, 2 minutes long each. 7 of them, so we should be done within 14 minutes. So that'll be good. Move the mouse pointer because that's in the way. I'm actually playing with a controller at the present point in time. And what I've done is I've got a PlayStation 3. And actually a PlayStation 4 as well. But what I've done is I've hijacked a small program off the internet that allows you to just connect to your PlayStation 3 controller.
I wonder if anyone will be able to compete with me today. I'm feeling in top form.
Sorry, I keep forgetting about the fact that she always says something before the race. It's so annoying. Anyway, it allows you to connect your PlayStation 3 controller to your computer. Which you would be able to do anyway, but then this is the thing, it installs a set of drivers for the controller itself, which then allows you to use the controller in your games. The bad news is that you have to spoof the computer into believing that what you've actually connected isn't a PlayStation controller, but is actually an Xbox controller, which is a bit weird. But I think it's because obviously the Xbox controllers are actually supported on PCs, whereas obviously the PlayStation controllers aren't, and this just allows it to be supported, so it's fairly decent, and it works really well. I will try and remember to place the link to the software that allows you to do it in the description of the video, just so if you're interested, you can take a look at that, and you can then play other games on your PC with a controller, specifically for those who have a PlayStation and you don't fancy going out and forking out a load of money on another controller, because quite frankly, what's the point? If you've already got a controller and it works fine, why not just use it? Okay, so I think we're almost finished with this race. That one wasn't too bad again. And again, we are at the very beginning of the game. It's not going to be that difficult. You may have seen from the previous video, I selected the sports style of driving. That just means that a lot of the driver assistances are off. That doesn't mean all of them are off though. There are still some of them, and I'm not quite sure which they are. I think it's probably the likes of maybe traction control, or a very small amount of traction control.
Live from the starting line for a new challenge of Solar Crown.
Stop interrupting
Who will
me,
win
woman.
today? The bets are on.
Stick something in your mouth. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's probably traction control. There might be a little bit of brake assist, perhaps, and a couple of other things. But okay, let's take these guys to the cleaners. It's not going to be hard though. Hey, I remember this road. I drove down here in a Ferrari once, didn't I? In fact, I think that might have even been in the last episode. It must have been last episode, Evan, because there haven't been any other episodes. Oh, what a douche. Okay, let's just get this race finished. We're 3 checkpoints in, 3 left. Slow down for the corner. Yep. So as I say, I really hope that everyone can actually hear me this time, rather than rather than just the overwhelming sound from this game. So for the channel itself, Test Drive Unlimited, so racing sim and State of Decay as well. 2 very different genres, but I wonder whether people could actually just place in their comments, and you know, I'm all up for suggestions. Maybe someone can suggest a couple of other games, perhaps. I mean, I've got a few ideas lined up. Nothing set in stone yet.
We meet again live at Solar Crown with all your favorite drivers. Miami, the Wilder brothers, Stewart, they're all here, and we're off.
So annoying. So obnoxious. Yeah, so if anyone's got suggestions on games, you know, I'll always take them under consideration. Feel free to add me on Steam. Username is Valum4, hence the channel name as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know, I don't want to end up making this channel much like all the other ones that are out there, you know. I'm not going to be playing Minecraft. I've played it to death already. You know, hey, it's a great game. It makes for decent YouTubing, but everyone and their mother has YouTubed and videoed that game to death. It's just old. You know, we need to be putting something else on YouTube other than just Minecraft videos all the time, guys. Come on. So, something different. I won't necessarily be going for new games all the time either. That's not to say that I can't afford them. I can afford the games. Trust me. If I mean, you should take a look at my trophy count on on the PlayStation at the moment. I think I'm at 40 platinum trophies and something like 203 games played, I think. And then we haven't even gotten into PC games. But yeah, I like to think that I'll play quirky things and games that maybe that they haven't really been played that much on YouTube, just a little bit different. Wow. So yeah, and we're into the last race, guys. Okay, let's get this done. Hoo-ha! Enjoy your meal. Right, I'm gonna shut up.
The engines are heating up on the starting line. The final moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will Solar Crown give us this time?
What is she talking about? Okay, so this is our first lap-based race, I believe, as well. So let's get this on the way. How are we doing behind us? She was literally just behind me. I love the noise my engine's making. It's going. Oh shit! This is what happens when you change the view when you're not used to it. Let's stick it back on this view. It's so much easier driving this view. I don't know why. I think it's because again, I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a hilarious Rooster Teeth video where the guy's talking about how, you know, when you're driving day to day, and then you go and play a game, any video game really. I think their particular one that they used for their video was actually, oh Jesus, what was it? It was Grand Theft Auto. And he said you don't go into a game like Grand Theft Auto or a racing game and play in cockpit mode, because, you know, when you drive normally, this is how you look. You know, this is how driving is in real life, in cockpit view. But what if you were to actually drive in real life in this view? And then they get all these cameras attached to the back of this car, and it is hilarious. They black out the windows. They the guys that are driving it, they only have a small display in the dashboard in order to be able to see where it is they're driving. You've got to check it out. It's hilarious. Again, because I've mentioned it, I will try and remember to place it in the description. It is definitely worth checking out, and all the other Rooster Teeth videos as well. So, how are we getting on? We're on 13 of 19. Untouchable so far. They're not going to catch me up. So long as I don't, you know, obviously make any... let's put the windows down. As long as I don't make any mistakes. And I have been known to make mistakes. Not just in computer games, of course. Boo-hoo. Yeah, okay. So... can't wait to be getting into some of the better cars in this game. I was saying, the Lancia Delta isn't a good car. It's amazing. Love it. But, oops. But, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Check me out. Right. What's that smug bitch got to say for herself now?
Leave me alone, you vultures! Don't you creeps have any dignity?
It looks like Miami has found someone to give her a real challenge, and she's none too happy about it. What an incredible victory!
Oh yes, leveled up as well. Better believe it, baby. Okay, so I noticed that we discovered a few places on the map whilst we were driving around those areas, and to save you the boredom of me actually driving everywhere, I'm going to use the quick, well, almost like the teleport function, if you will. We're just going to go and change our look and appearance.
Hello. Please come in.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Sit right down.
Will do. Cheers.
You are able to move freely around all of the interiors. In each shop, you will find a salesperson who will give you access to the menus.
It's a good thing you came in.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
So,
it's like me in real
do you know
life.
exactly what you want?
look. Unibrow. Yeah, let's not have the unibrow.
I see you need a haircut. It's a good
Yeah,
thing
there
you
we go.
came in.
That's pretty much me in real life.
Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay, it looks good.
Oh, thanks. I look good,
You
apparently.
can change your hairstyle in this shop.
So let's move over now to clothes. Just get out of these rags, my god.
The changing rooms are there.
Thanks. Let's go with something like this, and yeah, something like that, and boom. Amazing. Amazing. Looks good to me.
Perfect. It fits you well.
Thanks.
In this store, you can find clothes and accessories.
Yeah, I'm not interested in you telling me what I can find. Okay. So, finally, what have we got? We've got... Sticker shop. Brilliant. Ugh. And I haven't been there, have I? Urgh. Right, okay. So, that's quite a trek, if I'm looking at this right. And that one's not much better. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll do that in the next episode, I think, because they are far too far away. Unless, of course, there's... Yeah, no, I've not unlocked anything closer. Okay. So that's where we will leave it for today then, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Once again, as always, if you could drop a like and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And in the next episode we will try and get a bit of customization going on this car. And we'll see if we can't find some other pursuits to be getting on with as we work our way up to the upper tier of the C4 Championship. So until then, guys, thanks and good night. Much love.
Hey,